All right, I'm Nick. Today we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to talk about this little seat riser right here. Now, for months, people have asked me to make a seat riser, 2 or 3 different people for the Old Town seat. However, it didn't come first. It wasn't really a priority of mine. Charter season should have kicked off. We should be fishing every day, once or twice a day, but we're not. So I found myself with a bunch of free time to work on projects that I wanted to work on. I just didn't have time and I couldn't make them a priority because other parts of the business have always needed to come first. Now, we've had some time, right? Lots of time on our hands. So uh, Brad brought this back up to my attention about a seat riser. I sat down on the computer, I tinkered around. I had learned some things from a previous project that no one's ever seen before that I liked. I had an idea of a place of where I wanted to mount it, how it could mount without needing any hardware, changing anything else, just a super simple design. Now, this riser, although it's called a riser, it doesn't really raise the entire level of the seat. It's only going to raise the rear, and you're going to be able to see that in these two videos. This first clip, it shows you the level of the kayak rear, and you'll see that bar. See how the bar is slanted down on the seat? And then the second clip is going to show you the rear with the risers on, and it's just a little bit higher, right? That riser is 1 inch. It brings up the rear of the seat and it levels out. What that does is it puts you in a more upright position, right? Think about a ready position if you play baseball. Not your hands on your knees, but your palms out, ready to go in an active, easy to move situation. Now, I spent a lot of time in that kayak, right? And the seat kind of does recline you back. You're kind of sitting back a little bit. Sometimes getting up is you got to lean forward a lot or go to reach for the rod holder. The forward facing rod holder is a long ways out there sometimes because you're not always in the most upright position. 1 simple inch raises the back enough that it changes everything about the seating position. Now, obviously what we needed to happen was we wanted the seat to still function properly as far as sliding forward and backwards, which it does. You can see right here in this clip, the seat allows you to go forward, allows you to go backwards with 0 issues. And that it was important because obviously for the kayak business, we put a ton of different height people in there every day. I want them to be able to adjust the seat without going, well, I can't move the seat because this little riser's on there. So it had to work for the clients as well. And maybe you have a wife or a friend and you have 2 kayaks and you put them in a spare kayak. You want it to be easy to adjust. Now, the next thing was, I hate how the seat wiggles back and forth. It's like so sloppy and it moves around. That has always been something that's got on my nerves. I know you could put those straps down in the back and tighten them down, but the kayak will still shift, or the seat will still shift left to right. So the idea was to make it a little wider right here, and that takes away all of the play. You can see it right here in this clip. Super simple. Those guys are the risers. They just slide onto the seat. It's a nice, firm, snug fit. It's not going to fall off in transport. It's not going to fall off, period. Not to mention the side of the kayak holds it in place. Super simple design, nothing to it. We put them up on the website for a set of 2. It's 20 bucks. They'll ship out. Now, we've already had a bunch of orders prior to anyone watching this video. I bet you I've shipped out, let's see, I've shipped out 5 orders since I made a post on Facebook, and I have another 5 in the queue that are still printing. So they're coming. We're gonna get some on the water video of it. Now, obviously, all of you guys are aware of the current situation. Man, the boat ramps have been packed. There's all kinds of stuff about you can't go do this, you can't go do that. So I've just been laying low at the house. We don't have any fishing charters to run. We've been printing a bunch of different things. Now, we're not printing all of our parts at full speed because we have dedicated 1 to 2 of the printers at all times to print masks to help out some local first responders. So shipment's a little bit slow, as in it'll take 1 or 2 days for it to get in the mail. But everything is rolling smoothly. Obviously, all the other parts we make, we have an inventory of those, so they're ready to go. Since we just announced the riser yesterday or the day before, and we instantly had 10 orders, yes, they are still printing, but they're coming out quick. Don't worry about it. There won't be a major delay. Most of you won't even notice it. The only person who notices it is this guy, because I hate not having things ready, right? If you have any questions about the seat risers, just leave me a comment or shoot me an email at nick@navarrekayakfishing.com. bunch of people have already tested it out at the house. I had Skylar come over, he sat in, and he was like, the first thing he noticed is like, wow, I sit way up. I'm, so much higher. Everything is not higher, but so much more level, easier to move. You're gonna like it, okay? It makes a huge difference in the performance of the kayak and the seat. It's gonna go really, really well. I will tell you that one of the reasons I put this project off for so long is because I didn't think that it would make that much of a difference. When I printed the first prototypes, they're green. They're actually over there. I printed like just regular, standard, whatever, to see how much the height would change it. First thing I noticed was, wow, this is a huge difference. I was like, I like this, because I always sit in there and I always feel like I'm in a recliner. But now you are up. The angle of the seat, like the pinch point of the seat of the back is still the same. You're just up a little bit more upright. It's super nice, okay? I'm gonna quit rambling about it, but I'll tell you that I actually am pretty excited about it. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Like I said before, any questions, drop them in the comments section. Have a great day.